You're listening to Good Morning Gwinnett, a division of ABK Media Group, hosted by Audrey Bell Kearney, sharing stories about people and places around beautiful Gwinnett County every day at 9 a.m. Southern living at its best.
Good morning, and welcome to another edition of Good Morning Gwinnett. I'm your host, Audrey Bell Kearney. Happy Wednesday, happy hump day, everybody. Hope you started out your day in gratitude. Hope you're having a good day so far. It's a beautiful day here in Gwinnett County today in Lawrenceville. The temperature right now is 67, going up to a high of 83. So we got another beautiful day ahead of us. So glad to be here with you this morning. I look forward to doing this show every day, and I'm happy to bring you things that's going on in and around Gwinnett County. I like to start off with the horoscopes, and we're going to get right in there. Today is the horoscope for May 1st, 2019, brought to us by astrologer Michael Thiessen, and we're going to kick it off with Aries. Someone close to you will get upset easily if you are sensitive to their needs. Children could cost you more than you can afford. Your involvement in sports or entertainment will lead to a new romance. Okay, Aries, you got some new love on the rise. Taurus, you will easily capture the interest of those you talk to. Property purchases should be on your mind. Authority figures may be less than accommodating if you have done something deceitful. Don't be deceitful, Taurus. Gemini, you should be trying to clear up legal contracts that have been pending. Your ability to take hold of a situation will surely bring you popularity and leadership. Be sure to take care of minor ailments. Take care of yourself, Gemini. If you don't, nobody else will. Cancer, you need to do more things that you enjoy. Your compassion will be appreciated more than you can imagine. Cultural activities will prove to be quite enlightening for everyone. Do something cultural, Cancer. Do something, fun and different. Be a little bit different today. Leo, confusion regarding other people's money and joint ventures will come to a head. Confusion about other folks' money. Catch up on overdue paperwork. It's doubtful you will try to stand in your way. It's doubtful anyone will try to stand in your way or cut you off at the pass today. Nobody's going to be in your way today, Leo. That's a good thing. Get out of her way. Get out of his way. We ain't got no time to play. Virgo, you may be sensitive to a point absurdity. You will find that you are able to clear up a number of small but important details. You're not your usual self today. So today you're somebody else, Virgo. No, I'm just kidding. You're not your usual self. You probably got a lot on your mind, a lot of things going on. So you're not your usual self. And most of the time, the Virgos that I know, they're usually very cheerful and happy and bubbly. And so for you not to be your usual self, must be something going on. Listen, I'm going to go to a song, and I'll be right back after this song to get you the next 6 horoscopes. Hold on now.
Hey now, honey, I've been driving around in my car, looking for some kind of open bar. It's gonna be alright, gonna be alright. Got no money, but I'll work it out with my charm. Having a good time, ain't doing no harm. It's gonna be alright, gonna be alright. Hey now, honey, I've been driving around in my car, looking for some kind of open bar. It's gonna be alright, gonna be alright. Got no money, but I'll work it out with my charm. Having a good time, ain't doing no harm. It's gonna be alright, gonna be alright. Having a good time, ain't doing no harm. It's gonna be alright, gonna be alright. Hey
welcome back to Good Morning Gwinnett. I'm your host, Audrey Bell Kearney, giving you the daily horoscopes brought to you by astrologer Michael Thiason. And we left off at Libra, and we're going to pick it up right there. Libra, you may find that you're being used. Don't let anybody use you, Libra, because you know you got a good heart. You could be blind to the defects of those you love. You can learn a great deal if you listen to those who are older or more experienced. You can always get some knowledge from somebody. Scorpio, you may be admired by colleagues and employers for your diplomatic way of handling your work and those you work with. Your home environment appears to be a little shaky. Travel will initiate new friendships and love connections. Okay, so when you travel today, Scorpio, there may be some love on the rise, or maybe a love connection. You never know. Sagittarius, you will be subject to pushy individuals if you get involved in uncertain organizations. Be careful, Sag. It may be time to make a fresh start. Unexpected bills may set you back. Oh, don't you just hate those? Oh my God, I hate unexpected bills. Capricorn, beware of someone who is trying to make you look bad. Don't make large purchases or investments. Time to deal with institutional environments, government agencies, and matters of private nature today. Time to deal with those things. Be careful, though. Don't make large investments, and be careful. You got to deal with institutional governments, institutional environment, government agencies, and private matters today. So be careful, Capricorn. Aquarius, a second chance will result in good work. Think twice before saying something you might regret later. Your talent will be recognized. There's nothing better than when somebody recognizes your talent and recognize your hard work. And my fellow fish, Pisces, take the time to do something nice for your friend and relatives. Be sure to take care of your minor ailments. That's the same thing except for Gemini. Travel will also entice you. Well, I will be traveling today. I am on my way to Vegas after I get off the air today. So, hey, wish me well as I take this journey to Vegas. I'm looking forward to it. This is the part of the show where I talk about people doing great things. It's called a People Helping People segment. And I talk about people, nonprofit, people that are doing great things in our area. And it's always great to give a shout out to, to those people who are helping people who need help. You know, there's a lot of us out there who do a lot of great things and they go unrecognized, like I just said to the last person. But there are some people out there that their whole purpose in life and the whole mission of life is to do well and help people do well. So this story comes from Habitat for Humanity with the help of Wells Fargo. So what they've done is they have built they're helping to build a home for a young lady who was in the Marines. She's a veteran, and she just went through some really rough times. Her name is Octavia Moore, and she was in the Marines, and she went through a rough patch in her life after coming home from the service. And, you know, we hear this a lot. You know, you think about a lot of our men and women who have gone to serve and protect our country, and they've gone over to other countries to, help do that, and they come back and they have all these different issues. And when they come back, sometimes they feel like they're just left out there by themselves, just floating around. You know, she came back, she went to culinary school because she wanted to be a chef, and during that time she became homeless. So she became homeless in 2014, and she was suffering from post-traumatic stress disorder, but she got some help from the United Way, which is another great nonprofit that does a lot of great stuff. She got some help from the United Way to get her back on her feet. She got into some transitional housing, and later she got an apartment right here in Gwinnett. Well, now she's in the process of building her first home, and for her, she's 34 years old. I think that to be able to put the nail in a house that you're going to live on is really something great. And Wells Fargo, along with Gwinnett Habitat for Humanity, and 40 volunteers from around Metro Atlanta got together to help her build the frame for her new house, which is going to be located in Lilburn. And so it's really nice, she's there, she helped building her house, she got all these people who are helping her, and she's a veteran. And so it's nice to know that as a veteran that you're appreciated, because they go over there and they take abuse. They stand up for their country, they volunteer for this, but when they come back, a lot of them are really in bad shape. Some of them never recover, but thank God for her, she has gotten the help she needs to recover. And thank you to Habitat for Humanity, Wells Fargo, for your support in her project and building her new post-traumatic stress disorder that she was going through. You know, she is going to be great, and she's helping her sister who's, you know, about to graduate from college. So that's a good thing too. She's still helping people while people are helping her, and so that's great. And so I always like to do this shout out because I think it's important that we shine some light on the people and the organizations that are doing great things around Gwinnett County. And there's a lot of people around the world. I can't shout out everybody. I wish I could, but I want to shout out the people right here in our community that are doing good things. And so, and it's really great when you do good things for good people. Sometimes people, you know, they're not that great and we still have to do good things, but that's a good thing. Listen, I'm going to go to another song and I'll come back to give you more of the rundown about what's going on in and around Gwinnett County.
So many questions that I wanna ask, but I can find the reasons why. You always find a small excuse to leave. What's your excuse to make me cry? My love was lost when you came and took it all. My mind says stop, but my heart is screaming out. Don't go, just leave, no stay with me. I'm incomplete. I got mixed emotions, can't make my mind up. Just leave, no stay with me. I'm incomplete. I got mixed emotions, can't make my mind up. How can I love you when you're not around? How can I let you let me down, down, down? How can I long for you feeling so small? Love should be everything or not at all. My love was lost when you came and took it all. My mind says stop, but my heart is screaming out. Don't go, just leave, no stay with me. I'm incomplete. I got mixed emotions, can't make my mind up. Just leave, no stay with me. I'm incomplete. I got mixed emotions, can't make my mind up. I got mixed emotions, can't make my mind up.
Hey, welcome back to Good Morning Gwinnett. I'm your host, Audrey Bell Kearney, giving you the daily rundown about what's going on in and around Gwinnett County. So apparently, Sheriff Butch Conway has decided that he's going to continue to support the immigration program known as 287G, and he's enthusiastically vowed to renew this program. And this program is very controversial because they feel like the program is not fair to immigrants who are here because of the way it's set up. And so what happens is the program, a lot of people get stopped and they get arrested and then they get held in custody until the government come and take them away. And so there's a lot of opposition against this program. And so right now, there's some Democrats who, you know, they're not happy with it. They say, you know, they want to get They want to run for this seat. So they're going to run against Butch Conway in the next election because they feel like the program is not good. So 287G program deputizes state and local officials with certain powers of federal immigration and custom enforcement authorities. In Gwinnett, that involves specially trained deputies checking the immigration status of arrestees and making sure that they have federal authorities when appropriate. Held for federal authorities when appropriate. So critics across the country say the program harms community by destroying trust between immigrant populations and local law enforcement, making victims less likely to report crimes and witnesses less likely to cooperate. So proponents say it helps remove criminals from the local communities who shouldn't have been in the country. So it's, both sides got their pros and cons about the program, but it's, they feel like it's a divisive program. And so we don't need more divisiveness here. We just don't. We have a lot of that in this country right now. That's what's wrong with us. That's why it's always something happening. I just read something about a shooting on the campus of University of North Carolina. I don't know was that an argument or was that another hate crime? I just don't know. It was just somebody who's mentally ill. I don't know. But we need to come together. And we keep saying come together, but the more we say that, the more it looks like the more we say let's come together, the more we are pulling further apart. And so programs that are divisive and hurt our communities, we don't need those programs. We need programs that's going to bring us together. So we'll see how that all play out. The election is coming. There are people who are against this, this particular regulation or bill or law, whatever you want to call it. So we'll see how that rolls out. Because we just don't need it, and I'm just, I don't know. I want to be more together. Listen, when you go home, you see like the pink bag on your mailbox, you see like paper thrown in your driveway, and God forbid it's raining, because if it's raining, you see that paper for the whole week that's just laying in your driveway. Well, Snellville has passed an ordinance, and they're going to give you a fine if you leave unsolicited materials in people's yard, on their mailboxes, on their door. It's against the law now in Snellville. So Snellville officials are fed up with the unsolicited advertising materials littered in the yards and streets. The city council voted recently to approve a measure making it illegal to distribute them. So if you are even thinking about going to somebody, if you are in direct marketing where you have to go out and you have to leave materials on people's mailbox, you're going to be fined. You're going to get a fine, so don't do it to yourself, and it's going to be up to $1,000. It's going to be a nice hefty fine, So according to the new ordinance, unsolicited advertising materials mean anything printed or written matter, any sample or device, dodger, circular, leaflet, pamphlet, paper, booklet, donation bags, or any other printed material or literature which is not delivered by the United States Postal Service. So if it does not come in the mail, you cannot leave it in Snellville, because you're going to get fined. And part of me likes that. I don't know if they're going to do it for Lawrenceville, but part of me likes it, because a lot of times you get stuff. I came home one day and there was something stuck on the garage door. And I was like, what is that? And it was like, I want to say it was a blue bag, a blue something another. But you see them all down stuck on people's mailboxes. And here's the thing. Some people won't even take them off. They just leave them hanging on the mailbox looking a hot mess. But if you live in Snellville, you don't have to worry about that anymore, because they have said no, and you're going to get fined. So the ordinance also states that advertising materials can no longer be placed on private property if it can be blown, carried away by the elements, or deposited on public place, including streets, road right of ways, or adjoining property premises. I'm wondering if they're talking about, like when you drive down the street, you see a lot of the signs, like the promotional signs stuck on the sideways. So I'm wondering if they're talking about those as well, because that's going to really hurt a lot of small business owners who use their particular medium to market their business, where they stick the signs on the side of the road. So I'm wondering if they are talking about that. Those don't blow and they don't really litter, but I don't know if Snellville new law is talking about that or not. But that's gonna kind of put a dent in some of the small business marketing for a lot of small business, because I see a lot of signs when I'm out riding with messages about businesses, how to start a business, how to get into this particular business, call me for your taxes and things like that. This particular ordinance also notes materials cannot be attached to a mailbox. That's in violation of a federal law, and materials may not be delivered by leaving materials on the ground unprotected or in plastic bags. So there are a lot of sales circulars that come out, and they're in plastic bags. So I don't know how that's going to work out either. How you going to get your sell stuff? Guess you're going to have to buy a lot of stamps to do that whole get your message out there. That kind of sucks for a lot of people when you think about it. But listen, people get tired of saying all that crap all over there. They need to pass an ordinance about these people just knocking on your door. Like, that drives me insane. Like, hey, I was at your neighbor door, your neighbor house next door, fixing the roof, and we noticed that you guys. Listen, if I needed you to fix anything, I would have called you. That is the most annoying thing ever. And then they have the tendency now, they don't want you to ring the bell. They knock on the door. Bam, bam, bam. When they do it, I know it's somebody doing some solicitations. I don't even answer the door because it's annoying. I'm trying to work, and then somebody is knocking on your door talking about, hey, I was at your neck. That's what they need. Listen, somebody need to do something about that. I need to put that out there. I'm putting that out in the universe. Pass a law on that. Listen, I'm going to a song. I'll be right back after this next song to continue bringing you the rundown about what's going on in and around Gwinnett County right here on Good Morning Gwinnett.
I hold on to this storm 'cause I need to be swept away. You're my tropical storm. Oh, oh, swept away, swept away.
Hey, welcome back to Good Morning Gwinnett. I'm your host, Audrey Bell Kearney, giving you the daily rundown about what's going on in and around the county. So listen, there's another big thing that's going on. Honor veterans in your life with the paver at its Newtown Center. So if you want to show some love for veterans in your life that you know, you can honor a veteran that served their country by buying a paver before the upcoming dedication ceremony in Peachtree Corners. That's nice. I think I'm gonna do that for my uncle. My uncle graduated. My uncle retired from the military, and he served over 20 years in the military. So if you want to do this, they had a groundbreaking ceremony. They had a Town Center grand opening on Saturday for the Peachtree Corners Town Center Town Green. And if you want to buy a paver, you can. They unveiled the Veterans Monument. It was a touching tribute to men and women who served our country and who are still serving our country. So if you missed it, city officials encouraged everyone to take time out to visit the monument located at Town Green at Town Center and Peachtree Corners. In the coming weeks, 5 bronze statues representing each of the armed forces plus an eagle atop the central pillar will be installed, completing the monument. And at 10 a.m. on June 15, a special dedication for the Veterans Monuments will be held. So if you missed, last weekend, you can go on June 15th to for the special dedication. But you can also buy a brick. So it's really cool. I had ordered one from when I was with this church. We were trying to do a fundraiser to buy a building. And so I went to a company called That's My Brick. It was really cool too. And you can do this for anything. Just think about anything you're doing. Because I think I got some big things working for my company. And I think I'm going to do this now that I think about it, which I think is really, really cool now that I'm thinking about it. But anyway, there's a company called That's My Brick, and you can go and have a brick engraved and do a campaign to raise money or just to show some respect. So you can, for this particular event, you can the monument includes brick paver. So that's a thin brick. It's not like a big brick. It's a thin brick. It might have the veteran's name on it. A number have already been placed on the monument already. So you can buy one with your veteran's name on it and have it placed at the monument, which is really, really nice. It's like a memorial to those who have served our country and those who are serving our country. But listen, you can do this for anything. I was going to do it for my church. And what happened was, before I moved to Georgia, I was going to a church in Jersey, and the pastor there was a woman. Her goal was to pay off the building that we were already in. And so she had everyone buy a big brick. So you could buy a brick that had gold writing, or you could buy a brick that had silver writing. And so if you bought a brick with gold writing was $1,500. And if you bought a brick with silver writing, it was $750. Now I couldn't do $1,500, but I did do a $750 brick. I took that same idea and I brought it to Georgia for my church. And that was so cool because I took the brick to church there and I had to present it in front of the congregation. Like, listen, this is what we need to do if we want to get this particular building. And everybody was on board with it. It was really reasonable. I think the brick was like $50 or something. So had everybody purchased that brick, we would have been able to achieve the goal that we had set. But in this instance, this is for you to show homage and love and respect to those who have served our country. And you can purchase the paver that's going to go on the monument that's located in Peachtree Corners. Now, the last day to order pavers to be installed before June 15th, before the June 15th dedication is Friday. Unfortunately, I'm not going to make it. I will be out of town until next week. But if you got questions or you want to be involved in this, you can call Peachtree Corners Veterans Monument Executive Director. His name is Bob Bala, and his number is 678-618-1722. Again, his name is Bob. He is the executive director for the monument, the Peachtree Corners, and his number is 678-618-1722. I think it's a great honor to show someone that you love them, and I really wish I could do this before I leave, but I can't because I'm leaving in about 2 hours. So I gotta get out of here and run to the airport. as soon as I get off air. So my bag is at the door, and I'm ready to be out the door as soon as I get off the air. So Gwinnett School tops U.S. News best high school in 2019. I'm telling you, I keep telling you guys, that's why I love Gwinnett. You know, we got great school systems here. My brother came to visit last week before. No, was it last week? I think it was last week for Easter. He came for Easter weekend, and he went to go visit. It was so funny because he went to go visit Discovery High School, and he's a teacher and he's a football coach. He went to go visit Discovery High School, which is in Lawrenceville, and he went to go visit Berkmar High School. I think that's in Lilburn. He said to me, Audrey, nobody was in the hallways. And I said to him, I know, man. I went to visit Discovery one day. I had to go speak, and when I got there, it was one kid in the hallway, like literally one. My brother is also a disciplinarian at the school in which he teaches, and he is always in the hallways with those kids, you know, trying to get them to go to class. And he's like, I could not believe. He said it was so quiet in the school. So he was whispering, talking to somebody. And he was saying to himself, why am I whispering? He said, because the school was that quiet. It's hilarious. But it's like night and day, you know. And so, we out of a total of 416 Georgia schools placed among the best schools in the United States, and according to the U.S. News and World Report's 2019 ranking of best high schools in the country, we had 416 schools out of Georgia. So give it up for Georgia. That's a lot. The highest ranked school in Gwinnett County was Gwinnett School of Mathematics, Science, and Technology, right here in my home, Lawrenceville. All right, Gwinnett School of Mathematics and Science and Technology. Listen, for one thing, that's where we're going. Everything is pretty much technologically based, you know, and so that's great. Congratulations to the school, to the young people over there for ranking in the 2019 U.S. best schools. That's really nice, and that's not something small, guys. You talking about they had to evaluate 17,000 schools for us to get ranked in that. So that's wonderful. And we're in the top. So kudos to Gwinnett Public School System for doing a great job. That's a great thing to be honored like that. Out of 17,000 schools, that's a lot. So we are doing something great here. Let's keep up the good work, because we got to prepare our young people to be ready for whatever comes down the pipe. We just have to. And we got some things coming down. We got to be ready to compete on a global basis. Because the competition is fierce, you know, it is fierce. And for you to be able to survive, one of the great things about science and mathematics, you're going to be able to do a lot of things. So kudos, keep doing what you got to do. And we're going to keep supporting you. Be right back after this next song.
About to leave, already packing, come with me. I'm not really asking, we'll get away to a place where we don't know. About to see the world in action, what we can be. Life with no distractions, we'll get away. This is what we waited for. Take my hand, we'll make it somehow. We can't miss out. I'll die with my own doubts. Be free with me. Let's go, let's be free with me.
Hey, welcome back to Good Morning Gwinnett. I'm your host, Audrey Bell Kearney, bringing you a daily rundown about what's going on in and around Gwinnett County. Listen, if you need to get out this afternoon, spring clean your finance, save the date today. It's going to be May 1st. If you need to get your finances in order, it's that time again to get some spring cleaning done in your finance house, baby. There's going to be a networking event that starts this evening at 6:30 and it runs from 6:30 to 8 o'clock p.m. Get out there, learn how to get your finances in order. That's going to be at the Cornerstone Co-working right here in Lawrenceville, located at 279 West Krogan Street. Mingle and figure out how to get that money straight. Again, that's 6:30 p.m. to 8 p.m. tonight. Located at the Cornerstone Co-working space, which is a beautiful space. If you haven't been there before, go over and check it out. It's beautiful there. I used to do co-working there, and I think I'm going to be doing it again. But it's beautiful there, and this event is free. It's going to help you get your finances in order. And just check it out. It's an opportunity for you to check it out, especially if you're looking for a place to do your own type workshops. This is brought to you by Justin Earnhardt. He's going to be there talking to you and doing some networking, so check it out. There's another event going on this evening. It's called Decoding Growing Friction Between U.S. and China Trade Relations. Let me tell you something. So ever since we've been into trade wars with China, it's been a little bit difficult for a lot of people to get stuff done. So I manufacture in China. So for those of you who don't know, I'm an inventor. And I invented the first plus size fashion dolls, and I wanted to get some dolls done. So I hadn't gotten any dolls done probably about 3 or 4 years. But I decided, okay, something good is coming up this year, and I needed to get some dolls done. Well, the price that they gave me was outrageous. And I was like, man, I can't. And they have been my manufacturer since 1999, and they're still my manufacturers. That's where my molds are and things like that. But here's the problem. I can't even begin to get that what I'm trying to get done. I can't get it done because it's too expensive. And that's because of these stupid trade wars that we got going on right now. So if you want to learn more about that, and I wish I could be there tonight for real, because there's a project that I'm working on. I really need to get my dolls done, but I just cannot get them done because of the price point. And I was like, man, that is a lot of money. So, and I cannot put myself out like that when I know that, this is only because of things that's going on right now. The things that's going on with China and the U.S. with our trade situation. But if you want to learn more about how to do that, you can join Dr. Laura Way from the University of North Georgia to learn about the history and the current state of U.S.-China trade relations. The program is brought to you by Foreign Policy Association, Great Decision Series. Dr. Way will discuss how both countries view the relationship today. I hope they videotape this. They need to videotape this and have it on demand at the library so people can find out about it. But anyway, they're going to discuss how both countries view this relationship today as the U.S. and China power gap begins to narrow. So here's the thing too. When I first started manufacturing, China was not the China it is today. China is a force to be reckoned with for real. There's 1 billion people in China. There's not a billion in China, right? So before, when we can get stuff done pretty much dirt cheap back then, you can't get it done now because they don't need us as much as they needed us back then, because they are a mighty force to be reckoned with. So they can kind of pretty much set their own price points right now, and it sucks. And with this trade war, that only makes matters worse. So this program tonight is free, and it's presented by the Gwinnett County Public Library. It takes place at 7 p.m. at the Swanee branch located at 361 Main Street in Swanee. It is a part of the Gwinnett Library's Asian Pacific American Heritage Month celebration program. So go out, get your questions answered. If you got questions or you need more information, you can visit GwinnettPL.org, or call 770-978-5154. Again, that number is 770-978-5154. That's tonight from starting at 7 o'clock. That's going to be located at the Gwinnett Public Library, the Swanee branch, located at 361 Main Street in Swanee. Go out there, get your questions answered, especially if you do business overseas in China, because it's going to help you a lot. All right, another great thing coming up for you. Your image impacts your income. Yeah, I hate to say it, people, but perception is everything. You know, you can look like $1 million, you can feel like $1 million, but look like $1, and people are gonna see the dollar. You know what I mean? You can feel great, but if you don't look the part, and it's sad because people look at you and they judge you by the way you look, what you wear, you know, things like that. But it's the truth. It is the truth. So if you need some, you know, you need to spruce up your image. I told my daughter, I said, listen, I got to go to a meeting on the 14th. It's a big meeting. I need to be looking super fly, right? And she said, yes, you do. Because I know that everybody in the room with me is going to be looking super fly at this meeting because it's a big deal. So I need to be looking super fly. Because if you see me most of the time, I'm talking about super duper casual because I work from home and have been working from home for a very long time. So I'm pretty much super, super casual. And so I need to be looking my absolute best. Not that I don't look my best, but I need to be looking super duper cool on that day. But anyway, if you need to get some help with your image, you know, you struggling right now about, you know, what I need to look like, what my image style looks like, there's a workshop this evening at 6:30. It's hosted by Arlene Stearns, and her company is Image Up. Image Up. It's going to be at 6:30. It's going to be at Defining Your Joy Co-working Center, located at 5555 Oak Brook Parkway in Norcross. Again, that's Defining Your Joy, and that's another co-working space located at 5555 Oak Brook Parkway. That's at 6:30. This workshop is not free. It's $47. So if you want more information about that, go to Eventbrite and type in your image impacts your income, and you can sign up right there and get your ticket. That's at 6:30 this evening to 8 o'clock. Defining Your Joy Co-working Center, located at 5555 Oak Brook Parkway. And let me tell you, if you don't think that it impacts your image impacts your income, it really does, because people do judge you. They really do. Come out, enjoy, get some networking done, get your image taken care of, learn how to get more polished, be more stylish, you know, how to be, and how to do that on a budget. You ain't got to break the bank. You know, my daughter is good for shopping on a budget, and she looks fabulous all the time. So I have my own personal image consultant right here with me. She looks fabulous all the time. I don't care what she does. She go outside, to go to the grocery store. She looks fabulous, and it's pretty simple, but it's the way she put things together. I'm not good like that. I can't put things together to make it look good like that. That's not my strong suit. So I have her. Thank God I have her. But anyway, go out this evening. Get your image together, do some networking, enjoy networking, get some wine and refreshments. It's $47. It's not free. 6:30 to 8 o'clock, Defining Your Joy Co-working Center, located at 5555 Oak Brook Parkway in Norcross. Don't listen. I know it's sad and you don't think people judge you, but they do. All right, so you want some fast, fun, and easy plant medicine? Well, Darlene and Jenny got it for you today. If you want to learn how to use food as a healing method, which is good, they're going to be doing something today. It's called I Get Juiced. It's at 12 o'clock today, and that's going to be located at 187 Scenic Highway, Suite 113 in Snellville. Go out, learn how to use specific things to help you heal that are delicious for you. What's the best thing that you could do? Learn how to use plant food. Learn how to use plants as medicine. And I think that's great. Right now, my mom and I are drinking black seed oil with apple cider vinegar and cayenne pepper and honey. And we're doing that because they told us it's good for inflammation without having to take so many pills. So, if you want to learn how to start using plant medicine, this is a great event for you. It's free. It's at 12 o'clock. It's at I Get Juice, located at 1987 Scenic Highway in Suite 113, and that's in Snellville. Go on out there, get you some, learn how to do this thing. Listen, that's all I got for you today. I got to go jump on a plane right now, but I want to leave you with a little bit of inspiration. So if no one has told you so today, you are someone incredible. You are someone incredible. Thank you for listening. If you missed an episode of the show, be sure to go to Good Morning Gwinnett and check out past episodes. Download the app to your cell phone. Go like us on iTunes. The goal this year is to get to 1 million subscribers, 1 million downloads, or a combination of both. You can help us do that by downloading the apps. Go into the iTunes store, go over to Spreaker, wherever you listen to podcasts on your device. Like us, and if we're not there, let me know by going to send me an email to Audrey at goodmorninggwinnett.com and say, Audrey, I listen to whatever it is and you're not there, and I'll make sure to get there. We're on a lot of platforms right now. including Amazon Fire TV, a lot of platforms, because my goal is to get to that 1 million subscribers and 1 million downloads. And so that's a big goal. And I'm in month 5 right now. So I got 7 months to hit that goal, and I need your help. I need your help. I got this great book that I'm reading on the plane called 1 million downloads and 1 million subscribers. So that's my plane ride. I'm going to Vegas. That's a 4-hour and 20-minute ride. So, not looking forward to that. But I got to do what I got to do. But listen, thank you again for listening. I'll be back again tomorrow. Only thing is, now here's a good thing about technology. I'm going to still do this show. I'm going to do it an hour earlier because I'm in Vegas and I got something to do. So I'm going to be on at 7 o'clock Vegas time, 10 o'clock our time here in Georgia. So listen to me tomorrow at 10 o'clock. I'll be live bringing you the rundown again about what's going on in and around Gwinnett County. But I'll be doing it from Vegas. So listen, tune in tomorrow, share the show with your friends. And I might even come back tomorrow evening and tell you what's going on in Vegas because I'm going to be there. Or I might come on Friday morning and tell you what I've discovered. Now, Fridays, I don't normally do a show. I'm not making any promises because I don't know what's going to go on in Vegas while I'm there. But if I find some really interesting things to do and I feel like it's something that you guys might want to listen to, I might come on Friday and tell you about what's going on out in Vegas. But listen, I got to go. I got to jump on this plane. Thank you again for listening. I really appreciate it. I was at a meeting yesterday and one of the women that was in the room, she said, "Oh my God, I listened to your show and I love it." That warmed my heart. That really warmed my heart to know that someone is listening and they love my show. And she shared it. She said, "And I shared your show with Explore Gwinnett, which is a business organization here in Gwinnett, a huge business organization here in Gwinnett." She said, "And I shared it with some people over there at Explore Gwinnett." And I was like, "Thank you so much." And so that warms my heart to know that the show is touching people. I'm trying to get it to the best I can get it and keep bringing you great content and great information about what's happening around Gwinnett. But listen, I got to go. I'll be here talking all day. Thank you so much for listening. God willing, I'll be back again tomorrow from Vegas, and I'll bring you more great information. But until then, you have a great day and you make it a great day. Bye for now.
You've been listening to Good Morning Gwinnett. Make sure to tune in daily at 9 a.m. Eastern Time to find out what's happening around Gwinnett. If you miss an episode, go to www.goodmorninggwinnett.com to catch up. If you like this episode, go ahead and subscribe to the show now and share it with your friends.